Hey, and welcome to this 15 minutes live. I should actually say welcome back. I'm welcoming myself back because I haven't been online for some time. I think it's more than 2 months since I've published a video. But I've been having some issues, I've been having some problems, and all my problems were internet related. Can you believe in this day and age, uh, someone still struggling with an internet connection? My goodness, in this day and age, still struggling with an internet connection. I see the television at the back. I hope it's not bothering you, or I hope it doesn't become a distraction. But anyway, I've been offline for I think I haven't published a video in 2 months, and I kept saying to myself, continue to record, even though you're unable to upload or publish the video because of your internet connection. But can you believe we're still struggling in Africa, South Africa? South Africa is the New York of Africa, but we're still struggling with internet connection. My goodness, it's unbelievable. So yeah, I've been running on legacy technology, ADSL, and can you believe South Africa still have DigiNet connections? These are all legacy technologies. And yeah, we've been running on these technologies when there's LTE and fiber, and I mean there's a 5G network, 5G network out already. We're still struggling with ADSL and DigiNet. So yeah, the copper cables have been stolen many times before, and the internet service provider just says, we're not gonna replace it. We're not gonna replace the copper lines. It's like, okay, it's not worth it. It's costly. Every week it's being stolen. So can you believe these are self-inflicted? I mean, whoever's stealing the copper cables is probably stealing it for a meal, and they're self-inflicting the community. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. These are my frustrations. And yes, I know, people, every video I start with a rant. So just let me get it out there. So yes, ADSL is down. We don't have any copper telephone lines. It's been stolen. Despite a number of efforts from myself and my community, we were unable to win this fight. It's not a fight we're going to win. Everywhere where you go, they're just stealing copper cables, and I don't know, it's just a mess. We're sitting with a mess in South Africa. And LTE, I don't have LTE in this area. I mean, there's no LTE. If I look at the LTE coverage map, it's built all around. So in this area where I stay, probably, I don't know, I'm just going to take a guess, 10,000 houses in this area. And LTE is all around the area except where we're living. If you look at the map, the LTE signal stops just on the outskirts of this community. So whoever did the planning, wherever the towers are erected, I mean, my goodness, I mean, how stupid can you be? And yeah, I just think that some people are just plain down stupid. And the worst case is if you take a stupid person and you make them in charge of decisions, you give them major decisions. You take a dumb idiot and you allow them to make decisions, then you sit with situations like this. So there's no LTE in this area. So when my copper line was stolen, or the community's copper line was stolen, all our phones are off, all our ADSL internet connections are off, and we cannot convert to LTE because there's no LTE signal in this area. We don't have fiber yet. Can you believe it? The rest of the world has got fiber for how many years already? We're still struggling with fiber, no LTE. So we're really stuck. And I'm hoping that, I see there is a boat, they're starting to dig for fiber, and I hope we'll get it soon. And within a year from now, I'll come online and I'll tell you that we have managed to catch up on fiber, something that the world has for how many years already. Anyway, that's fiber to the home. So I've been stuck. I'm using a temporary internet connection. And, even if you go to LTE, my goodness, you don't get an uncapped LTE solution. There is no uncapped LTE. And I just don't know how come the government cannot solve this problem. How come the government cannot regulate? How come the minister of, who is he? The minister of technology, the minister of telecommunications. I don't know. How come the minister cannot solve? How come ICASA cannot solve this problem? Gosh, I do understand that, these organizations, the major internet service providers, the GSM networks, they owned by foreign shareholders. But I just can't understand, why can't they give us a uncapped connection, an uncapped LTE connection? Why we are paying per gig? People, can you believe this? And I'm talking to the international community, and I'm talking to the local guys also. Maybe we all will catch a wake up and we'll do something about it. Can you believe it that we are paying per gig? We are paying per gig. For every gig of data you use, you have to pay. You have to buy it up front, or you have to post-pay for it. Per gig. I mean, my goodness. Look at television. Radio waves. We've been watching television, video streaming television via a bunny aerial. I mean, the bandwidth is there. Just push the content. Why must we pay per gig? Tell me why. Why must we pay per gig? Why can't you just give every home in this country or in the world an uncapped internet solution? What is so difficult in doing that there? I'm not saying give it for free. We'll pay for it. A reasonable monthly subscription, and we have uncapped. And it's not like they're going to bomb the network out, and the network is going to be overutilized and we're going to have later. It's not like that. Yes, when you give someone unlimited for the first 2-3 days a week, they're going to go haywire. They're going to be online 24 hours. They're going to be streaming. But after that, the novelty wears off and it just becomes normal part of life, and they'll be online whenever they need to do it. So come on, people, catch your wake up. We need our government, and we need those regulators to please step up. Start doing something, please, man. Let's at least if you can do this, just give us an uncapped. Give every home in South Africa an uncapped internet solutions. Asseblief mense, ek vra julle tog mooi. But that being said, I'm back online, and I've got a temporary connection now, and until I can find a permanent uncapped solution. And friend of mine, it's impacting my business, and it's impacting my social life, and I can't tell you how much. It's a mess. But anyway, a buddy of mine, acquaintance of mine, so he said, hey Fabian, can you get me these movies, like, and I'm not gonna tell you how I got the movies. And let me just say, I got the movies via a legal means, because I don't want to now confess on this video that I'm breaking the law. So I got these movies via a legal means, just for the video sake. So I watched these movies, like while I got it, I said, okay, let me put 1-2 on, and it was really a pleasant experience, going down memory lane and then watching some of these old movies, the old favorites. And these are all movies while I was growing up, being a youth. And we're talking like movies like La Bamba and Blood In, Blood Out. I'm just thinking about what's the old movies that I've watched recently. A Few Good Men. Men of Honor, Cuba Gooding Jr. and not Al Pacino. Okay, anyway, A Few Good Men. Master Chief. Master Chief, yeah. So I've been watching these movies, and it was really a pleasant surprise. Not a pleasant surprise, but a pleasant experience going down memory lane. And I think I'm going to do that a bit more often. Watch some of the old movies. We're always chasing after the latest and the greatest. And I know things are getting better as we go along, but it's good to go back and just tap into some of these old classics. But speaking about getting these movies for him via a legal means, I was really thinking about intellectual property, copyright infringements, and to be honest with you, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I love order, I love structure. I think without order and structure, we'll have chaos. I hate chaos. I'm a orderly guy, and I'd like things to work out for everybody. But you find these people that just don't wanna, they just feel everybody's going they just this way anyway. And I was really thinking about intellectual property and copyright infringements, and to be honest with you, I don't agree with those regulations. I honestly believe that all innovation, all discoveries, everything should be used for the greater good of mankind. And I don't think anyone can own an idea, anyone can develop anything new. I think it's impossible for you to develop anything new. I think that everything already exists, right? Everything already exists, okay? I think the only thing that we as humans can do is we can uncover it, okay? So everything as you know it now, every innovation, every new thing, it already existed. It was already there. Someone has just uncovered it and someone has put it to use, okay? And I don't think you can create anything new. It's impossible. You can just uncover it and you can exploit it and you can make it known. And for that reason, I don't think anyone can own anything, any idea or intellectual property or even patent something. I don't believe that should be how it is, because that is very limiting, it's very restricting, it's very enriching certain individuals. Now, I do agree for those who have dedicated their time, their effort, to those who have invested in uncovering new things. I think those people should be compensated for their time, money, efforts. To be fair, if someone dedicates 20 years, 10 years of their life to a solution or to developing, uncovering something, I think they should be compensated, yes. But I think no one should own it. I think every discovery, everything that's uncovered should be opened up for anyone to use. It should be opened up for anyone to explore further. It should be shared. It should be made available. And no one should own it. No one should be restricted from owning it. So yes, I think there should be a level of compensation, but we shouldn't limit the world from exploring and tapping into new discoveries. So yes, so there's certain laws that I think goes against what I've just explained, and I don't agree with those laws. And although I am complying and following, and I am being obedient to those laws, I don't agree with them. And I'm not saying yes, I'm fully law-abiding. Yes, sometimes I also let me not confess. But that being said, I think let's leave this. Let's end this conversation with something I don't know where I heard, or it was said. It was said that peace should be protected, and it kind of says like you cannot have peace without war. And but I think that is an oxymoron. I think peace should be protected. Is a good saying. It's a very positive saying, that in order for us to have peace and harmony, that should be protected. And I do believe that we should protect that by all means, even if it does mean a war. But yes, peace should be protected. That's my 15 minutes live. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.